The clock on the mantel ticked louder than it should have. Each second slammed against my skull. I sat on the couch, staring at the front door, chipped green paint, mocking me with its stillness. My phone lay face down on the coffee table, silent for 22 hours and 17 minutes, since Leia's last text, "Be home soon." No call, no follow-up, no explanation. Just those 3 words, now burned into my mind like a brand. My coffee sat cold and untouched beside a half-eaten bagel, cream cheese stiff and drying. The apartment still smelled faintly of her lavender shampoo, soft, ghostly, clinging to the air. I'd spent the night pacing, my socks wearing thin paths into the floor. Where was she? No fight, no warning. Just gone. My thoughts spun through every possibility. An accident, a mugging, something worse. But darker ideas crept in, quiet and slow. Asterisk, what if she wasn't hurt? What if she'd chosen to disappear? Asterisk. Her friends hadn't heard from her either. Their replies were curt, uneasy. Haven't seen her since yesterday morning. She seemed fine. Fine. The word gnawed at me. Leia had left at 7, her usual routine, but her office said she called in sick. A lie. Small, but sharp, like a splinter under my skin. At 9:14 a.m., the key rattled in the lock. My heart lurched, relief and dread crashing together. The door swung open. There she was, alive, unharmed, her auburn hair tangled, blouse wrinkled, eyes dull and darting. "Hey!" she said softly, as if testing the air between us. "Where were you?" The words came out too sharp, raw from a sleepless night. I stood up, wanted to pull her close, but the distance in her eyes froze me. She dropped her purse on the counter. The sound cracked the silence. "I got caught up. I'm sorry." Her fingers fidgeted with the hem of her sleeve, a nervous tic I hadn't seen in years. "You didn't call," I said. "You didn't answer. I thought—" My voice broke. "I thought you were dead." She looked at me, then away. "I'm fine." The word landed hollow. "Fine." I laughed, bitter. "You called in sick. You disappeared for a day and come home acting like it's nothing. Where were you, Leia? Really?" She flinched. "I needed space, okay? I just needed to think." "Think." My voice rose. "We've been together 5 years. You don't vanish for space. Tell me the truth." Her hands trembled as she set down a glass of water. "It's not what you think," she said quickly. "I was with a friend. We talked, lost track of time. That's all. A friend." I could taste the disbelief. Which friend? Claire didn't know. Jess didn't either. Who was it? Her eyes flickered. "Does it matter? I'm here now." "It matters because you're lying." The air between us thickened. The walls seemed to close in. I noticed a missing button on her blouse, the faint scent clinging to her, not lavender, but something sharper. Cedarwood. Not hers. Not mine. Her face went pale. "I didn't mean for this to happen," she said finally. "It was a mistake. A stupid, awful mistake." The world tilted. What kind of mistake? Tears filled her eyes. I was with someone. It wasn't planned. It just happened. My throat went dry. "Who?" She swallowed hard. "Mark. From work." The name hit like a blade. Mark. The co-worker with the easy smile. The one who always stayed late. "You slept with him." She didn't answer. She didn't have to. "I didn't mean to hurt you," she whispered. "It was one time. I swear it won't happen again." One time. I laughed, the sound brittle, breaking apart. "You let me sit here thinking you were dead while you were—" I couldn't finish. The words died in my throat. "I love you," she said softly, pleading. "I still want us." I looked at her, really looked, and saw a stranger. The woman I'd planned a future with was gone. In her place stood someone who could lie, vanish, and call betrayal a mistake. The clock ticked on, indifferent. "Then why?" I said, voice steady now, cold. "Do I feel like I'm the one who's gone?" She said nothing, and in that silence I knew she might have come back, but I was already gone.